You know, we've been coming to you now for several weeks, and I think that this time the news is getting better. It's starting to really get better. Our governor has put us into what we call phase one of his reopening plan, and we believe that those are positive steps in the right direction. First of all, retail will be allowed to open up under certain restrictions. We already have some of the parks and recreation and beaches that are allowed to be open. Very important to a lot of people is the fact that churches can begin to open. Now, the unfortunate part is that although that applies to the majority of the state of Maryland, it does not apply to Prince George's and Montgomery counties, which are still the epicenter of increasing cases and unfortunately increasing deaths. So our county is on hold, probably will be for about 2 more weeks before we can move forward and be in lockstep with the rest of the state. So we're optimistic, at least things are moving in the right direction, and we're glad to see that occur. It's going to require a lot of hard work on everybody's part. We're going to have to pull together. We're going to have to follow the guidelines, stay in place, make sure that if you do have to go out that you have proper social distancing and wearing a mask when you go into facilities. There's a lot that we can do, but there's a lot that has already been done to flatten the curve and get us back to where we'd like to be and where we should be. On another note that is sad, but for a different reason, some of the folks who have been very, very supportive of and been members of the Greater Prince George's Business Roundtable are going to be leaving us. Colonel Andy Parath, the commander at Joint Base Andrews, will be moving to Scott Air Force Base in another command role, and we're going to miss he and his wife and family. He's done an incredible job here, and we're really going to miss him. He'll be leaving in June. Colonel Reba Sankis, the commander of the 89th Airlift Wing, the Presidential Wing. She will be moving up. She's going to be promoted to Brigadier General and will be moving to the Pentagon on another assignment. Although she's not leaving the area, she will be leaving Joint Base Andrews, and we're going to miss her. She's been an incredible leader, an incredible individual, and along with Colonel Parath, is going to be sorely missed. Their command chiefs, the top enlisted personnel for the 2 wings, the 11th Wing and the 89th Wing, will also be leaving at the same time, and we want to thank them for their service, and they will be missed. Turning more to home, with 2 other members of the Business Roundtable, Dr. Joseph Wright will be going back to his role as Vice President for Medical Affairs at University of Maryland Capital Regional Health, and we appreciate so much the role that Dr. Wright has played as interim president and CEO of the hospital and the system. So to Dr. Wright, thank you for being a part of our Roundtable Board of Directors and for all that you've done during this pandemic and even before for the health of Prince Georgians and those in the region. And certainly last but not least, to Melanie Johnson, the president of MGM National Harbor. She's going to be moving to another assignment in New Jersey for the MGM company, and she has also been not only an incredible member of our organization, but of other organizations. She has such a heart, such a community spirit. She's put together a great team, and unfortunately when those things happen, people like MGM want to move them to other locations because they recognize their talent. We want to thank all of you for pulling together. We're going to get there. Things are going to be closer to normal sooner than you'd think. God bless each of you.